One small step or one giant leap of faith. Hey there, fellow truth seekers. Ever look up at the moon and feel a twinge of doubt? Yeah, me too. They say it happened in 1969, a giant leap for mankind, planting our flag on that big, cheesy ball in the sky. But what if it was all smoke and mirrors, a carefully orchestrated performance right here on Earth? Think about it. We're supposed to believe they launched a tin can into space, landed it perfectly on a rock 240,000 miles away, and then flew back, all without a single Starbucks stop? Something smells fishier than a mermaid's armpit. Buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to dive deep into the moon landing conspiracy, where the truth is stranger than fiction, or maybe just stranger than NASA wants you to believe. Shadows of doubt, the waving flag and missing stars. Let's start with the classics. Picture this, grainy footage, Neil Armstrong bouncing around like a toddler on a trampoline, and that iconic American flag waving proudly in the breeze. Hold on a minute. There's no air in space, which means no wind. So what's ruffling those star-spangled feathers? And speaking of stars, where are they? Not a single celestial body in sight in any of the official photos. Conveniently, NASA claims the sun's glare washed them out. Right. And I'm Marie Curie. More like they forgot to add them in post-production. Oops. Even Neil deGrasse Tyson, the astro rock star himself, once said, "The universe is under no obligation to make sense to you." Maybe not, Neil, but NASA is. And right now, their story just doesn't add up. Hollywood, we have a problem: Kubrick's Confession and the Lizard People. Now, let's talk about Stanley Kubrick. Genius director, known for mind-blowing visuals, and the mastermind behind the moon landing hoax. Rumor has it, the government recruited Kubrick to film the whole shebang right here on a soundstage, using cutting-edge special effects, for 1969 anyway. Think about it. 2001. A space odyssey blew everyone's minds just a year before the moon landing. Coincidence? I think not. Plus, some say Kubrick's later films were riddled with cryptic confessions, hidden messages about the truth he was forced to conceal. But who's pulling the strings behind this elaborate cover-up? Some whisper about shadowy government organizations. Others point to the Illuminati. But my money's on the lizard people. Because why not? Where's the dust, Buzz? Lunar landings and logical leaps. Okay, back to the moon. If that clunky lander really touched down, wouldn't it have left a massive crater beneath it? Yet in the photos, the lunar surface looks undisturbed, like a pristine beach untouched by human footprints. Except, of course, for those conveniently placed astronaut boot prints. Talk about a tidy landing. And speaking of dust, where's the dust cloud? You'd think a spaceship landing on a dusty surface would kick up quite a ruckus. But the footage shows the lunar module gracefully alighting like a feather on a calm day. Did they spray it with Febreze before landing? It's almost as if someone wanted to make it look like, well, like a staged event. Section 5. Kneel before me, ancient astronauts and time-traveling telescopes. But wait, there's more. Legends of beings visiting Earth from the stars have existed for centuries. Could it be that the moon landing was a lie designed to hide the truth about ancient astronauts? Perhaps those blurry figures on the moon weren't astronauts at all, but extraterrestrial tourists scouting their next vacation spot. And what about those powerful telescopes we have today? If they can see galaxies billions of light years away, why can't we zoom in on the Apollo landing site and see the lunar rover parked there, gathering space dust? Is NASA hiding something? Or maybe, just maybe, those telescopes are actually time machines, and the government doesn't want us messing with the space-time continuum. It all makes perfect sense. Or does it? Section 6. Beam me up, Scotty, exposing the truth behind the facade. The evidence is overwhelming. The inconsistencies, the impossibilities, the sheer absurdity of it all. It's clear that the moon landing, as presented to us, is a fabrication. A carefully constructed illusion designed to solidify power, control the narrative, and maybe sell a few Tang-branded drinks along the way. But why go through all this trouble? What are they hiding? The answer, my friends, is out there. We just need to keep asking questions, keep digging for the truth, and maybe invest in some tinfoil hats. Just in case. Because when it comes to the moon landing, the truth is far stranger than fiction, and it's definitely more entertaining. Section 7. In Defense of Reality, Debunking the Myths, One Moon Rock at a Time. Okay, hold your horses, conspiracy theorists. Before you start building your underground bunkers and stockpiling tang, let's take a step back and engage in a little something called critical thinking. Remember that whole no wind on the moon thing? Turns out, the flag wasn't waving in the breeze. It was designed with a telescoping pole to make it look that way. And the missing stars? Long exposure photography, baby. The bright lunar surface washed them out. As for Stanley Kubrick, the man was a visionary, but he's been dead for ages. And lizard people? Come on now. Even for a satirical rant, that's pushing it. Section 8. Thanks for playing along, a toast to skepticism and critical thinking. So, yeah, this whole moon landing hoax thing? Total fabrication. A joke, a parody, a satirical exploration of how easily misinformation can spread and take root. But here's the thing. A healthy dose of skepticism is a good thing. Questioning everything, demanding evidence, and thinking critically are essential tools in a world drowning in fake news and conspiracy theories. So thank you, dear skeptics, for indulging this little flight of fancy. Hopefully it sparked some laughter, maybe a bit of reflection, and a renewed appreciation for the power of critical thinking. Section 9. Keep looking up. The universe awaits with or without conspiracies. The moon landing, my friends, really did happen. It was a testament to human ingenuity, courage, and the boundless possibilities of exploration. And hey, if we could pull off that incredible feat back in 1969, imagine what we can achieve in the future. So let's put aside the conspiracies for a moment and marvel at the wonders of the universe, the beauty of science, and the audacity of dreaming big. Because the truth is out there, and sometimes it's even more amazing than the fiction. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go enjoy a refreshing glass of tang. No particular reason.